Gurr takes on Taylor at full back. South Sydney three-quarters, Harrington, Pobji, Murphy and Niscott in against the very talented men of Lydiard, Kenny, Ella and Growth. Neil Baker and George Longbottom make up the South Sydney halves, and Ron Quinn comes in for Michael Cronin and partners Peter Sterling. The South Sydney forwards, they'll play it hard, they'll play it tough. Carberry, Boyle, Tony and Dean Rampling, Mario Finneck is back and Les Davidson. But they're in against the Parramatta six, led by Ray Price. He's got Stephen Sharp, Peter Wynn, Paul Mayer, Stan Jurt and Ken Stewart in front of him. And what about Ken Stewart? I'm told he went to the wrong dressing room, for today he plays his first match for Parramatta against South Sydney, having given the Rabbitohs 10 good years of service. And he goes in against the man that formerly was his understudy, Mario Finneck. Souths are coached by Ron Willey, Parramatta by John Money. I'm Ray Warren. Longbottom, Baker, long pass out to Terry Murphy, now to Niscott, and he got a pass away. Murphy went round him and backed him up. That's good football. Murphy is eventually tidied up by Taylor, but they've gained about 35 metres, the Rabbitohs, and looking every bit as good as Parramatta, their more illustrious opponents. Long pass picked up by Harrington, away from Taylor. Lydiard has him, and he's got rid of Lydiard and Growth. Well, that's pathetic defence by Parramatta. Yes, but isn't this Harrington a good strong runner? He came to South Sydney from the juniors as a second row forward. He's moved onto the wing and he's a powerhouse. Quinn. Ron Quinn's been a good fill-in for Mick Cronin today. He's done everything plus a little bit more that could have been asked of him. Paul Mayer's back on his feet. In fact, he made that tackle. Well, Terry Murphy was in a gap then and he could have gone all the way and scored, but he made the cardinal sin. He took his eye off the ball at the critical time. Ball being played by Brett Kenny. Steve Sharp, Sterling, cutting out Quinn, giving it to Ella. There's a chance on for Parramatta to make good ground. David Lydiard over the halfway. Quinn's there for dummy half. Now it's Sharp. I'll be surprised if Parramatta, their coach John Money, hasn't told his players that they have to stretch this ball. They have to keep pushing the ball wide. Instead of playing into South Sydney's hands, their strong part, South Sydney, is, I believe, in the centre of the ground, and I don't think too many would disagree with that. Well, on Wednesday night when Souths played against St George, we saw St George adopt the tactics of working the ball to the middle and then spreading the ball back blindside. I'd be surprised if Parramatta didn't adopt a similar tactic. Ah, there's a chance on here. Gurr was unable to take it. That's Peter Sterling, who's gone in to score. Peter Sterling picking up the first try of the match. It was Lydiard and Gurr who flew high. Growth. Taylor hitting it into the back line, but Kenny well smothered by Pobji. Out to Quinn. No change of the scoreboard. 6 points to 2 in favour of Parramatta. Here's Wynn. And here we can see that Parramatta have worked the play to the centre. They've got a good line back here on the right-hand side of the field. Sterling. David Lydiard's put himself into a hole here if the ball can come out in his direction. Well, it's out in that direction, and Kenny's going to try and split through. He's looking inside, finds Growth. There goes Growth. He's up to the 32-metre line. Back to Ella. Ella will stretch it out to the right. This is Quinn. Quinn around the corner for Lydiard. Niscott's got troubles. It's gone to Kenny. That's a great try. That's as good a try as you'll see anywhere in the world of rugby league. They backed up superbly, Parramatta. And Kenny, the man who's scored. Taken to ground by Pobji. Now Growth off from dummy half. A run around with Sterling. Now he tries to bulldog his way through. Sterling, Wynn. Peter Wynn, 8 metres out from the quarter. Quinn, good ball from Quinn to Kenny. Kenny is screaming to the halfway. That's David Lydiard. He's got players inside and outside. He's got Ella with him. I don't know whether he'll need him. Yes, he will. He's been grounded. And it's a penalty. Double movement, I think. Wow. He had Mares. To say the least, pretty ordinary. Win. Gets a pass back. This is Mares. There's trouble if they keep punching it. But Steve Sharp takes it to ground. They've got to go left here. They may opt not to kick. They've got a big line to the left. Stewart passes. It's out to Quinn. Now he gets a nice little kick over for Ray Price. Price marks it. He'll have to pass. He does to Mares, and that's the turnover. But Mares has been able to pass.
They've got extras here, Parra.
Now Kenny. Kenny passes. Stewart. Sharp gets it to Win. Picked up and flicked out the back door. It's still in play. It was touched by South. It's with Quinn. He's got Ella. Oh, they put it down. And it's back with Paul Taylor.
Well, a try went begging there. Eric Growth was unmarked, would have scored in the corner, but the Parramatta players confused them.
This is what happened while we were watching the replay. And I'll be most amazed. Sharp backing up Peter Wynn, and then he was looking in vain for somebody. Price arrived, but was too late. Stewart, short ball
good
around
ball.
the back. Yes, it was a good ball. Intercepted by Darren McCarthy, and he will score. He'll score into the post. Darren McCarthy has put life back into this South Sydney side now. Well, we were talking about a good ball, and it was. And he's called full-time, so it's all over. This match at Redfern, won by Parramatta, 12 points to 8, tries to Peter.